Hi guys, well, another month has sped by and it's now the 20th of May and time for your 5-minute monthly market update. The most asked question in real estate is, how's the market? And to help answer it, we've put together this video which summarises independent market reports, industry feedback and the latest sales figures from our network of over 40 South Australian Raine and Horne offices. In this update I'll cover the basic stats and facts, then the other market factors we need to be aware of, and finally a quick general summary of what it all means for you and your clients. Now while this video has been prepared for you, if you have any clients who you think it might be of help or of interest to, please pass it on to them. The basic stats and facts are that, in comparison to the same time last year, the median price for a country house went up by 14.6%. Metropolitan house prices have increased by 14% and metropolitan unit prices went up by 11%. Overall, South Australian house prices have increased by a robust 15%. As a result, the median price for a house in South Australia since March last year has risen from $322,000 to $370,000 in just 12 months. So you can confirm to clients it's a fact that demand is strong in South Australia continues to lead the country in strong and consecutive property price growth. South Australian properties are moving quicker and for more, and the pace is increasing. So now is a good time for buyers to take advantage of some good opportunities. So now we've looked at demand, how about supply? Well, offices across the sector are still struggling with finding property to sell to fulfill the current and growing levels of high property demand. Just 3,244 new properties came onto the market in South Australia last month, which is actually 99 less than the same time last year when demand was much lower. So you can confirm to your clients it's a fact that supply is relatively low. As such, in most areas of South Australia, now is a very good time to enter the market to sell. Now the rental market, well, the amount of available rentals in South Australia has reduced to just 4,072. This is 978 less than in April. Now this is nothing new for the rental market, as the trend is likely to continue, as basically there just aren't enough properties being built to meet demand. So demand will continue to drive up rents and property prices and the number of people buying investment properties. What about interest rates? Will they go up? How are they going to affect the market? Well, the fact is that for the third consecutive month, the Reserve Bank has increased the cash rate by 26 basis points, taking the average standard variable mortgage rate to about 7.4%. However, the Reserve Bank has also declared interest rates to now be at about average levels, hinting that they may remain unchanged in coming months. Well, it's a welcome hint, but it's not a guarantee. Overall, though, in South Australia, interest rates increases have very little effect. South Australia has the lowest property prices on the Australian mainland, and as a result, increases in rates here do not have the same impact as they do in other states. A rate increase here can mean we pay $30 more a month. Well, in Sydney, it might mean we pay $100 more a month back in Oklahoma. If anything, the interest rate increase in South Australia have acted more as a buying stimulant rather than a deterrent, as many people seek to secure a property and lock it in with a good rate before the rates go up. One last thing to mention before I sign off, the media. It's important that we help clients correctly interpret media reports, as many of them are unintentionally misleading for South Australians. For example, some media reports in South Australia have talked of a property market slowdown, which is clearly not the case for South Australians based on actual local property facts, like the ones you heard me quote earlier on. Facts that come from very sound sources, including the Real Estate Institute of South Australia's Real Estate magazine, amongst others. Unfortunately, most media reports, when talking about the property market, refer to the national picture, which is really more of a reflection of what is happening on the eastern seaboard, where due to a significantly larger population, there are significantly larger numbers of sales, which tend to skew the national reports to reflect the eastern seaboard market and not ours. As such, it's very important when reviewing real estate reports to determine if they are based on the national average or what is happening locally, particularly if you live in South Australia, Northern Territory, Western Australia or Tasmania, which historically perform very differently to the eastern states. Well, that's the indicative SA market summary for May 2010. I hope it's been of some use, or at least some interest. Thanks for tuning in. So bye for now, and happy selling.